Love and Marriage Huntsville has been one of the most talked about shows on OWN, but the way the network is handling things this season has fans shaking their heads. Out of nowhere, OWN dropped a surprise announcement that the show will return with new episodes on Saturday, November 15th. Now, at first glance that might seem exciting, but when you think about it, the timing and the way this news was dropped has left viewers frustrated. Instead of a big build-up, a lot of promotion, or even a clear explanation, OWN just slipped the announcement into a quick little Instagram post, almost as if they didn't want too many people noticing it. Fans immediately caught on, and the comments under that post made it clear that people are not happy with the way things are being handled. The fans have been showing up faithfully every week for the drama, for the storylines, and for the cast, but when the network suddenly pauses the season and drops announcements without warning, it feels like they are playing games with the audience. The biggest question fans are asking right now is why OWN is doing this. Why put the season on pause only to bring it back weeks later? And why not tell viewers earlier so they could plan for it? In television, timing is everything, and one wrong move can make viewers lose interest. Under that OWN post, one fan summed it up perfectly, saying, "Taking these pauses during the season is crazy." That comment speaks to how many viewers are feeling right now. Another fan added, "Who is running this marketing? Why not tell us last week?" And when you think about it, that's a very fair question. A hit show should never be promoted in a careless way, because people's excitement and loyalty depend on how well the show is presented. Fans want to feel respected, and in this case, many of them feel like OWN is dropping the ball. What makes this even more interesting is that fans are also talking about the cast itself. While some people are frustrated about the schedule change, others are pointing out that the show itself has not been the same in recent seasons. One comment stood out when a fan said, "Melody is the star, and the series is stylist. Without her, having Mars on helps because he has a certain charisma that's a bit charming at times." That comment tells us a lot about how viewers see the show. Yes, Marceau Scott brings humor and slick comments that make people laugh, even when he is messy, but at the end of the day, everybody knows that Melody Sherry is the heartbeat of this show. Without Melody, the ratings wouldn't be the same, and most of the storylines would fall apart. She has been carrying this franchise since the very beginning, and the fans see it. But fans are also starting to question the authenticity of some of the storylines. Many people feel like the drama has started to look forced. Viewers remember when Maurice and Kimmy Scott were going through health struggles, and that was very real. People also remember the raw emotions during Melody and Martell Holt's divorce, and that was something no one could deny was authentic. But in recent seasons, it sometimes feels like arguments are created just to fill screen time. That's one of the reasons people have been criticizing Destiny Payton. Fans have said over and over that Destiny doesn't bring a real storyline to the show. Compared to Stormy Steele, who came in fresh with her business, her family, and her personal journey, Destiny's presence hasn't felt as impactful. Viewers want to see reality on reality TV, and when it feels like storylines are fake, it takes away from the excitement. Now, here's where things get even messier. OWN dropped a teaser video promising that there will be more drama when the show returns, but fans are left asking, more drama with who? Because when you look at what's happening in the cast's real lives, a lot of the tension is happening off-screen. The biggest drama isn't being captured by the cameras, it's unfolding on Instagram, in interviews, and in live videos. If that's the case, then why are viewers expected to wait weeks for the show to return just to see recycled conversations? That's part of the frustration people are feeling. Let's take a moment to talk about Melody Sherry, because no matter what OWN tries to push, Melody is the reason fans keep watching. She is not just surviving, she is thriving. She has been building her empire, focusing on her businesses, and making major moves. Her 7th Avenue beauty line is expanding, and she recently made headlines for being part of New York Fashion Week. On top of that, her Winter Wonderland event has people talking. These are huge accomplishments that deserve to be celebrated. But the fear is that OWN will try to drag Melody back into drama instead of highlighting her success. Fans have already said that without Melody, there is no show. So, when OWN teases more drama, people immediately assume that it's going to be tied back to Melody, even though she has outgrown so much of the negativity. Then, of course, there's Martell Holt. Martell's name stays in the headlines, but the real question is whether he even has a storyline anymore. So much of his presence on the show revolves around recycled drama, whether it's his co-parenting battles with Melody or his complicated relationship with Arion Curry. But outside of that, what has Martell really shown us? Fans want to see growth, progress, and wins, but instead, they keep getting the same mistakes and the same arguments. People are tired of it, and many believe that Martell is relying too much on past drama instead of creating a new chapter for himself. And then we have the Scotts. Marceau Scott is known for his shady humor and slick comments, but while some viewers find it entertaining, others are tired of his condescending behavior, especially toward his wife, Letitia Scott. From the very beginning, cheating rumors have surrounded Marceau, and no matter how much time passes, those conversations keep coming back. Fans remember when Melody dropped that infamous photo of a back on social media, and that image has stayed in people's minds ever since. But at this point, fans are asking if they even care about that storyline anymore. It feels like the same marital drama is being repeated season after season without resolution. Maurice and Kimmy Scott bring a different energy to the show. Fans respect Kimmy for being transparent, especially about her health journey. She has been praised for her strength and authenticity. But when it comes to Maurice, many viewers feel like he holds back too much, as if he doesn't want to reveal the full truth. On a reality show, hiding too much frustrates the audience. People want to see the reality, not a polished version that feels fake. So, when OWN says there's more drama on the way, are they referring to Maurice and Kimmy? Because if that's the case, fans are not interested in watching fake arguments just for screen time. The conversation doesn't stop there because fans have been vocal about Destiny Payton's lack of contribution. Compared to Stormy Steele, who has brought her business journey and personal life into the spotlight, Destiny has struggled to connect with viewers. Fans have even called for new cast members to join the show to freshen things up. At the same time, Tiffany Whitlow and her husband Louis have been giving viewers something different. Tiffany is blunt, messy at times, and controversial, but at least she gives the audience something to talk about. Whether it's her pregnancy journey or her bold comments, Tiffany brings new dynamics that stand out compared to the recycled drama elsewhere. And then, we can't ignore the chaos surrounding Martell and Arion Curry. Recently, the two were spotted together in court, and a photo of Arion sitting right there with Martell went viral. That single moment had the internet buzzing, with people throwing out every opinion possible. Some commented on her appearance, others questioned why she was still standing by Martell after everything, and some even called her loyal. But here's the truth, no matter what people think of Arion, the fact that she showed up with Martell in a legal setting speaks volumes. It means she is still very much in his life, and he's comfortable enough to bring her into public spaces without caring what people think. For years, Martell tried to keep her in the shadows, but now he's putting her right in the spotlight. After that courtroom sighting, Arion went on Instagram and posted a series of messages that added even more fuel to the fire. She said things like, "I meant every word I said," and even hinted at a plot twist coming at the end of the year. That statement has fans going crazy with theories. Some believe she might be pregnant again. Others think she and Martell may have already tied the knot in secret. And some believe she's plotting something messy that will directly involve Melody Sherry. Knowing Arion's history, it's not far-fetched to think she's planning something dramatic, especially since she has never been afraid to call out the other cast members by name. What makes this even more shocking is that Martell has openly referred to Arion as part of Team Holt on the show, and from what's being said, she even gets paid whenever her name is mentioned on Love and Marriage Huntsville. That means whether fans like her or not, she is tied to the franchise financially. That's a big power move, and Martell knows exactly what he's doing by keeping her close. So, when OWN teases more drama, is that drama going to involve Arion? Because if that's the case, then things are about to get even messier. Arion has already made it clear that she has no problem exposing people, throwing shade, and dropping threats. Her hint about a plot twist could be aimed at Martell, at Melody, or even at the Scotts. Fans are paying close attention, waiting to see what she does next. All of this leaves us with one major question. Is OWN preparing to bring in new cast members to shake things up? Because if they don't, the show risks losing its momentum. Viewers are tired of recycled drama, forced storylines, and long pauses between episodes. They want fresh energy, new dynamics, and authentic stories. If OWN doesn't deliver that, the ratings could be in serious danger.